So hello, secret code name Phoenix, and welcome back to Nicole Myths, Astrology and Tarot. This is your new moon in Sag, bullseye, secret code name reading. For those of you who this is not your personal secret code name, you didn't book it, but you resonated to it, please know that there is most likely a message in here for you to take away from it. The intention behind this reading is to give you guidance or advice on how to best achieve your targeted vision, right? Your best daydream, right? Your best visualization, best possible outcome. Whatever it is you really hope to achieve for yourself, this is going to give you some insight onto how to do that. If you would ever like to book your own personal secret code name, the direct link to do that is in the description. Okay? Also, I hope you're enjoying the backdrop. It's new. Personally, I'm living vicariously through her blue wavy hair. My hair has, it's been a little bit of a sore spot for me lately. I'm letting it grow out, and I'm becoming increasingly irritated with the roots and the dyed part of my hair to the point where I'm like getting ready to chop it all off. So if you have any advice or solutions for me, short of chopping it all off or dyeing it completely, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. If this video helps you in any way, please drop a like too. All right. This is secret code name Phoenix. So Spirit, please. Spirit, please. What guidance or advice would you give secret code name Phoenix in achieving their greatest, highest good vision? How would you help them hit the bullseye, right? What guidance would you give them? All right, give me one more. All right, two more. Okay. Okay. So we've got triple fives here. The 5 of Cups, the Empress, which is the 5 in this deck, and the 5 of Discs, the 5 of Coins. And then we've got the 4 of Cups. So here we go. Major Arcana, I'm actually going to read from the book because the book has some special little insights for the Major Arcana that I told myself I was going to read if Major Arcana came out. The 5 of Cups and the 5 of Discs talks about loss and worry over the loss. The planetary aspects and the astrological signs on the cards are Mars in Scorpio, which Mars is in Scorpio right now, and Mercury and Taurus. Taurus is opposing Scorpionic energy. It's actually almost in opposition to Uranus because it's right near, not opposition, quincunx, forgive me, because the sun and moon are also in quincunx with Uranus and Taurus. Understand, especially if you watch the new moon eclipse in Sagittarius energies video that I put out, that premiered tonight for the eclipse energy. Understand how that Mars and Scorpionic energy is working, okay? Because I go into it pretty lengthy in the video. This is also tagging on a moon in Cancer energy, which I definitely pulled as an overall energy for the cards on what's being addressed. So if you have a moon in Cancer or really strong Cancerian placements, the moon may be a big factor. This new moon may be a big factor in what is actually going on. Understand that everything you are experiencing is something you are receiving and is protecting you in the highest. Okay. What appears to be loss or the lack of love, because in this card you can see Patch trying to get even just a single drop of water out of the cup and nothing's coming out. Water is metaphorically aligned with love. Okay. It could feel like you're not receiving the love. Now you're in a desert, right? You might be really stubborn when it comes to communicating. Mercury and Taurus energy, you might be really stubborn or fixed in the way you communicate, which might need to shift radically with Uranus in Taurus right now, right? Aspecting on these energies. You might need to radically shift your fixed way of communicating and or not communicating. Mars in Scorpio is also fixed energy. You may have a seriously fixed perspective on looking at the loss instead of the fact that Spirit is protecting you. The Empress card. Let me read this for you. The Empress is pregnant with possibility and is the perfect vessel to bring our ideas into manifestation. She represents love and compassion by nurturing everything around her with the spirit of the Divine Mother. She is the essence of Mother Earth, emphasizing the beauty in all of creation through sensual awareness, and the one who will give birth to a new consciousness. The appearance of the Empress in a reading is an invitation to become connected with the beauty in the world and the beauty within yourself. She is nurturing, embodying the motherly energy of both the planet and those who take care of each other. When you draw this card, it is an indication to express your female energy, get connected with someone who can support and nurture your own growth, or spend time in nature with the Great Mother herself. This is a reminder that love is all around you. You might be so fixed and so focused and so set in a certain way of seeing or doing things that you're not seeing the more. The Four of Cups is about withdrawal, not stagnation, but withdraw. Withdraw to specifically nurture the self, to not feel sorrow and not feel disaster, but to appreciate loss and cease worrying. It's okay to take a step back and withdraw. Even from people you have no real reason to withdraw from. Like, let's just say they're a wonderful friend. and you talk to them often, and you don't have a reason not to talk to them other than it's just not feeling in alignment. Allow yourself to take some creative time for yourself. Allow the harmony within yourself to come forward. Allow yourself to go swimming in your subconscious and find what beautiful pieces of light are there. It's funny, this shield instantly reminded me of Zelda, the video game. Look at that, look at the shield. The Triforce is there. And the crown chakra is on the shield. With 7 gemstones. 5 gemstones and a yin-yang symbol. Red, yellow, blue, purple, and green stones. And the yin and yang symbol. Your energy, whether you realize it or not, is protecting you. Your creative energy, your life force energy, when you tune into it and honor it by partaking in it, your ability to isolate and withdraw is what sparks others to reach out. It's almost like when you're in your own world and no one has heard from you in a while, is when the right people aligned to you start to reach out. Like, it's okay for people to feel the loss of your presence. Because you're not really lost to them. You're in a creative state. A receptive state. As far as guidance goes, I would consider being MIA. Like secret codename Phoenix. Allow yourself to go through a death period so that when you re-emerge, you're completely new. It's almost like embrace the gap in time. From the moment the phoenix dies and the moment the phoenix is reborn stronger than it ever was before. There's a space and time that is after the death and before the birth. This opportunity where you're not the old self and you know it. And you're building, energetically speaking, the new self so that it can erupt in its soul fire. It could be 5 days, it could be 5 weeks, it could be 5 months. It could be 9 days, it could be 9 weeks, or it could be 9 months. But allow yourself to withdraw from other people. Like people that you would talk to every day or every other day, like let them know, like, hey, don't take it personal because I love you to death. But I'm going to do some soul fishing. Because all of this desert energy the love and nurturance that's missing is the love and nurturance you give yourself, the watering of the self. The guidance is to nurture yourself. Maybe you do have to get a different job that means you work a lot more hours and you can't answer your phone. Maybe you get home from work and you're too tired to check it. Because you got shit to do. It's time for you to focus on your growth and stop being so fixated on what's not there. What's not there? Is love not there? Is money not there? Is that what the focus has been on? Well, I don't have the money for this, or, well, I don't have a person to do that. Why don't you just forget about the loss for a moment because Spirit's protecting you and pushing you in a direction that requires you to unfix yourself. To unstick yourself from whatever situations you feel stuck in, whatever cycles you feel stuck in. That's funny. I looked over at the deck and realized that there was another card flipped up in there. And it's a Moon and Taurus card, the 6 of Discs. It's about generosity. Being balanced within the self and having enough to give. That you're stable and solid and dependable. It's got Venus there. It's got Mercury there. It's got Mars there. And it's got Jupiter and Saturn there with the moon. If something isn't working out the way you want and you're without it, whether it's love or money, because they're both tied to the same chakra, to be fair. This is where you choose to stop worrying and focusing on what you don't have and start creating something, and it's called stability and dependability. Especially if that's important to a partner, that you're financially stable and dependable, that you can essentially carry your own weight. That you're in a position where you can help others in need or others who deserve help, and not in that position where you would need help. That you could help someone carry the load instead of be a part of the load. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. That is it for secret code name Phoenix. All right. So this is Grace Nicole Myths signing out. Love and support to you always. Remember always to love each other, and most importantly, love yourself. Bye.